Hello, First Baptist. We are the Mexico mission trip team, and we are actually here in Mexico. We're at the beach house in Ensenada, where we're spending a few days and going out on our mission work from here. We arrived last night after being at an orphanage on the way here, and we spent the night here. Some slept right out here on the porch, and some in the back patio, and some on nice warm beds. We're going to be doing a horse ride in a few minutes, and the horses are right there on the beach waiting for us. And our mission leader will be sharing what we'll be doing this afternoon and going to another orphanage in just a minute. But first we want to share some reflections on yesterday's event and being at here in Mexico. And so Destiny Hoytga is going to share about her impressions on being in Mexico.
Well, I gotta admit, it definitely was not what I expected. I was totally expecting it to be like, you know, all these shacks alongside the road and like dogs running all over the place. But it was totally not what I expected. Well, there still is dogs running all over the place, but yeah, and shacks. But it's way more beautiful than I thought it would be. Actually, a lot more green too. Thought it would be all deserty dry, but it's not. I mean, the towns are beautiful. They're different, but beautiful at the same time. Totally defied all expectations.
Okay, some words from Garrett Humford over here.
My thoughts on Mexico is, again, with what she said, it's a lot. It's not what I thought it was going to be. There is pretty big cities and nice houses. You do see some people who are in shacks and stuff, and I think it's amazing in how they can still be happy with where they're at, and like the kids in the orphanage, and not having a lot like we do, and they can still be happy and faithful. I think there's a lot more.
Okay, thank you, Garrett. Hannah Palmer is going to share a little bit about being at the first orphanage yesterday.
The first orphanage, it was really eye-opening. It kind of wasn't what I expected. Although they didn't have a lot, they still had more than I thought they would, I guess. And it was really cool just to see how we could interact with the kids, even though we didn't have the same language barrier. Like, we had a language barrier there. And it was really cool to see how well they took us being there, especially because we came in a kind of a white van, and they knew right away that we were coming to see them. And it was cool to see how happy they were to see us bring toys and bring hairbrushes and mirrors and a basketball, and it was just really cool and eye-opening.
Thank you, Hannah. Pastor Dan, a few words.
I was just amazed by the size of the orphanage and the what seemed to be the kids spent the majority of their time confined in a what we would consider a smaller area, and it really connected me with the kids and knowing that I have kids their age, and just how blessed we really are. And I know that certainly there are kids in America in the same situation, but to see it firsthand in a country such as this was very humbling, and it's just great to see the love that our group showed towards everyone there, and really blessed by the director of the orphanage. Was impressed by his work too. So far, a great trip.
And we'd like you to meet our mission leader. His name is Tim Porras. He's from Corona, California. And Tim, share about what the orphanage we're going to today.
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for coming out all the way out from Michigan. In James, chapter 1, verse 27, pure and undefiled religion in the sight of our God and Father is to visit orphans and widows in their distress. And that's kind of been my passion for several years. But yesterday's visit was at an orphanage in Mexico. Today we are going to a different type of orphanage. It's in the hills, about 40 minutes from where we're at right now. at that orphanage. There's about 27 kids there. The leader of that orphanage, or the director, is Canadian, and he came down to Mexico, sold his business in Canada, came down and invested. He felt he was led by God to help the children of Mexico. They're up on a hillside. They have a different setup than what we saw yesterday. They have 3 houses there on the property, and they have boys in one house, girls in another house. They have a house mom. They have a huge facility as opposed to the confined. And today we're just going to go. We're going to have lunch with the kids, spend some quality time with them, and see what the needs are there at Mount of Olives.
Thank you, Tim. We're looking forward to experiencing church in Mexico tomorrow morning, and we hope that you've been blessed this morning by the worship that you're a part of right now, and Chad Palmer's message to you. And we look forward to being back with you a week from tomorrow. So we're going to give you a Mexican, yes, that's the right word. Adios. Adios.